of the book The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. The Name of the Rose is an Italian novel by Italian writer Umberto Eco, published in Italian in 1980. Although the work stands on its own as a murder mystery, it is more accurately seen as a questioning of the meaning of truth from theological, philosophical, scholarly, and historical perspectives. With a narrative apparatus as complex as it is beautiful, Eco's work gives the reader both a clear defense of semiotics and an intricate detective story. Both facets are framed by an unfinished story, the narrative of a scholar who finds an interesting tale within a number of manuscripts. Perhaps because the space this framing story is given is so slight compared with the density of what is to follow, or perhaps because of the tone of the scholar, these first few pages remain with the reader as the text goes back to the source of the manuscript in the early 14th century. In 1327, a young Benedictine novice, Edso of Melk, and a learned Franciscan, William Baskerville, visit a Benedictine monastery in northern Italy for a theological debate. The abbot, Abbo of Fransnova, asks William to look into the recent death of the illuminator Adelmo of Otranto, who fell from the octagonal edificium which houses the abbey's labyrinthine library. William is barred from entering the library itself, however. That evening, the William debates with the monks about the theological uses of laughter. An elderly blind monk, George of Burgos, condemns laughter as disruptive. The next morning, another monk, the translator of Venantius of Salvabec, is found dead in a vat of pig's blood. William learns about a secret entrance to the library, and a monk tells him that Adelmo had a sexual relationship with Berniger, the assistant librarian, and likely committed suicide out of shame. William and others went to the library and get thoroughly lost before finding their way back out. On the third day, Abbo tells William and Edso that Berniger has disappeared. William deciphers a clue left by Venantius about a book that was stolen from him, and they also learned from the herbalist Servinus that ink stains were found on Venantius's fingers and tongue. The next morning, Berniger's body is found in Bath. The expected Franciscan legation and representative of the Pope arrive for the debate, and among them is the Inquisitor Bernard Guy, who arrests two monks, Salvatore and the cellarer Remigo, for heresy. Both had been members of an apostolic sect. Bernard Guy frightens Remigo into confessing not only to heresy but also falsely to the murders. No, Servinius is then found murdered in his apartment, and a mysterious manuscript that he had told William that he found is missing. On the morning of the sixth day, librarian Malachi collapses and dies during morning prayers. Ink stains are observed on his fingers. William believes that there is a connection between the murders and the book of Revelation. He also thinks that those who know about mysterious manuscript are being killed. However, Abbo wants William to stop his investigation. William and Edso return to the library and at last discover a way into the forbidden room called Finis Africae, where they find George Burgos. It is revealed that he had poisoned the pages of the missing manuscript, and Venantius, Berniger, and Malachi died after touching the pages. George had also manipulated Malachi into murdering Servinius. In addition, he had trapped Abbo in a secret stairway where he suffocates. The book that George is protecting is a volume of Aristotle's Poetics on comedy and laughter. The blind monk then eats pages of the book and knocks over Edso's lantern, setting a fire that consumes the abbey. William and Edison escape and return home. The name of the rose asks its readers to share William's task of interpretation, to respect the polyphony of signs, to slow down before deciding upon meaning, and to doubt anything that promises an end to the pursuit of meaning. In this way, Echo opens up the wonder of interpretation itself. So that was all about the summary or the brief overview of the book, The Name of Rose, written by Umberto Eco. Thank you for watching.